This afternoon, we're going to hear from campus leadership that's going to recognize that, from our volunteers, many of you in the room who have been so gracious with your time in supporting that effort, and ultimately celebrate the impact, Stephanie, that you have made. So thank you, Stephanie, and with that, I'm going to bring up our provost, Dr. Mike McPherson.
Good afternoon, folks. I have been asked to talk a little bit about how much this program has meant and Stephanie has meant to our faculty. 215, actually more than 215 faculty members, staff, graduate students have taught for Ollie at UNT during the time that Stephanie has been director. And I am glad to tell you, I am proud to say that I am one of those. For faculty who are lucky enough to have experienced it, teaching an Ollie course is, I think, a reminder of why they got into this business of higher education in the first place. It is just a fantastic opportunity to pursue your passions, to share your expertise, to craft unique learning experiences inside and also outside of the classroom. It's an opportunity, in many cases, to travel and have adventures of your own. Like Laura Evans. Is Laura here? Yeah. Laura Evans right there. Many people know Laura Evans. Professor Evans organized the first of its kind international trip called Treasures and Thieves, Tracing Art Crimes Through the Great Museums of Europe, which is exactly what they did. Everybody, to a person that I have spoken to, loved that, loved every second of that. And Andrew Torgett, I don't know if Andrew made it today, but Andrew Torgett in our wonderful history department, he led a guided history tour exploring the landscape of the Texas Revolution. How many of you went with Professor Torgett? A bunch of you. Heck of a trip, I hear. Heck of a trip. Being a Ollie faculty member offers the opportunity to learn from students and to see subjects that faculty teach in new lights, new ways. It is no secret, I think, that the best thing about Ollie at UNT are the members, right? It is fantastic to be in a classroom of people that are so passionate and interested and interesting. It is an opportunity for faculty to engage with the community, to engage with the world. If they are so inclined, it's an opportunity to build their resumes, to serve the university in important ways, to elevate this university's profile in this region and, in fact, beyond. So, thank you, Stephanie, for the creativity and for the time that you've dedicated to growing Ollie at UNT, and for the countless ways you've supported UNT faculty in their teaching and service. I will say, long ago, James Miller started the Emeritus College here in 2009, I believe, and he had a vision for making UNT a premier provider of lifelong learning experiences for this community, and Stephanie, you have brought his vision to life. I wish you a wonderful, well-earned retirement filled with adventure and guided by Ollie's spirit of curiosity. And with that, I would like to invite our president, Neil Smotrisk, and his wife, Debbie, to come up and share a few remarks.
So Neil is supposed to speak right now, but I'm stealing some of his time. I'm sure you'll all appreciate that. I'm usually not the family public speaker, so please bear with me. But I wanted to take this time to say special thanks to Stephanie for her strong leadership. 10 years ago, when we came to the university, there was a really strong Emeritus College on campus, and it was running wonderfully. They did many of the things that Ollie does. They had classes, they did travel, they had networking opportunities. And you can imagine their surprise when I approached them and said, well, how about establishing an Ollie at UNT? And they were really surprised because the Osher Foundation, who funds the program, had stopped giving out awards several years prior to this. But I knew we had an ace up our sleeve. Neil had been honored by the Osher Foundation as the strongest president in the OLLI group when he was at UNLV. He was targeted to train the other presidents to be as supportive. Sometimes that worked and sometimes it didn't. It takes a huge investment from the university to be an OLLI program. So with a strong letter from Neil, we did put in an application. We were discouraged. They said, we're not funding any new programs. But I think they recognized that funding last name. And we had established a relationship with Bernard Osher. He's in his 90s now. And he remembered Neil and welcomed us to apply. So with the template that we used when we started the program at UNLV, and with the help of this wonderful man here, Michael McPherson, he's our provost now, but you've held so many different positions on campus. Wherever you're needed, you plug in. He really helped me. Being new to the university, I really didn't understand all the inner workings. This guy didn't either, and he really did. You learn quickly, though. He helped us pull all the demographics together and all the information we needed from the university. I appreciate that so much. And together with Marilyn Wagner, who is the director of the Emeritus College at that time, we submitted a grant and were pleasantly surprised that we were awarded it. We're one of the newest OLLI programs. I think they've had a couple since then, too. But I know so many universities that have applied to become OLLI institutes and have been denied. They weren't even welcome to submit an application. Soon after we got the grant, our director, Marilyn, retired, and we knew we had to find a new leader that was going to be really strong, someone with a background in education, a passion for learning, someone who was innovative, didn't take no for an answer, could quickly learn and support the program. This person had to have a relationship on campus with all levels, from professors who would teach the classes to deans who would help recruit the classes or the professors, and from administrations that would help with the funding. You know that a lot of the funding is provided through the grants and also through membership, but a large part still comes from the university, and we really appreciate that. And we found that person in Stephanie. She's the most innovative, hardworking person I know. I know what it's like to be an OLLI director. It's a lot of work. She is known as a bulldog on campus, as you probably all know. She doesn't take no for an answer. Brandon knows. She really advocates for the OLLI group or any group that she represents, and she's done a great job. And she took the position and took the ball and ran with it. She's recognized by the Osher Foundation as one of the most innovative directors. She's actually, as one of the newer directors, was recruited to mentor other OLLI directors throughout the nation. And many of those OLLI directors had many, many years of experience on campus and as an OLLI director. And she's been the kind of person that the Osher Foundation wants to create other directors as well. So I want to take this time to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. We're not going to say goodbye because she's going to be a part of the OLLI program, I'm sure, taking classes and doing trips and coming to our special events. And I want you to know that we promise to carry on your legacy. Thank you. Neil's going to talk to you. And of course, Neil's going to talk.
I don't have anything left to say. I just want to say that it's been a delight. Again, it's been a delight because Debbie and I got to kind of birth an organization, but then we had to hand the baby over. And, you know, who do you trust with your baby? This was something that was near and dear to our heart when we were in Las Vegas. Debbie grew that program to the biggest in the country, and we wanted it to be dynamic here. And we couldn't have done it. One of the things I want to say to all of you is we couldn't have done it without all the support that you brought to it. You have been phenomenal. You've taught, you've given incredible lectures, you've helped be participants in programs that add an energy and a dynamism that I really appreciate. So, you know, the success, as guided by a great leader, is represented by the people who come, join, and participate as part of a team. And so for me, Stephanie, you were the right leader at the right time. You brought a group together. Your charming personality is like a magnet that attracts everyone. And getting people to lecture, getting folks to come and participate, growing the organization into the third biggest in the country, third biggest, second biggest?
Third best.
And the best is a legacy that we will always remember. So we appreciate you, and we appreciate the blood, sweat, and tears that you put into the organization. We think it's in great and solid shape. It's ready for the next phase of leadership. Does that sound familiar? And there comes a time when you pass things along and hope that the mountaintops that you've achieved are just the beginning of the next hike up the trail. And so I want to say to you, wow, congratulations on everything you've accomplished. Congratulations on building an appreciative team. Congratulations on the love the community has shown you and poured into this program, because these things don't happen accidentally. They happen because people have a passion, and you've shown that. So I could go on like my wife, but oh, I'm in trouble now. But I think other people have some kind words to say, and I just want to say, we won't ever forget you. Of course, you live 4 houses away. But the university won't forget the role you've played. And so I'm very honored to be here and say congratulations, great job, and we love you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
There's not a whole lot more that anybody can add, but I do want to add that Stephanie and I's relationship started in a very unique way. A long time ago, some of you professors in the building who've been here as long as I have, I've been here 31 years, will remember me from the old College of Arts and Sciences. And Stephanie used to accompany her mother and her stepfather as they catered events for me that I did back in the old GAB building. And then we began to work together more and more as she came to campus in 2008, I believe. And it's especially fulfilling for me that she's finished her career working on my team in university advancement. And as the slide at the end of this slideshow says, it's a picture of her and Ron, and it says the end. But this is not the end. This is... Maybe it is. It's just the beginning, because as the president said, she's going to be an OLLI member. She's going to be an UNTRA member. She's going to be attending trips. She's going to be presenting. I think she's got some stuff up her sleeve that she's going to do some presentations or help with some presentations. So I want to give her a little baby to send home with her. If you will unveil the thing on your left. I won't get up and carry it. This is a little memento of your time with us here on the UNT campus. And I hope you think of us fondly. We will never forget you, and you will always be a part of us. And with that, I'd like to ask Susan, the chair of the advisory council, to join us to say a few words.
Well, I don't know how I'm going to be able to fit everything I have to say about Stephanie in the hour that I've been given. I'm just kidding. Anyway, I'm not kidding about having a lot to say, but I am kidding about the hour. I'm here on behalf of the Advisory Council and also the members. And I'm honored to be representing all of them. All 1,300 members are here in spirit, so it's real crowded up here. And I know that everyone shares my feelings about Stephanie, and I want to tell you a little bit about what we think about Stephanie. The first time I met Stephanie, and I know, I'm sorry you've heard this story, but we were sitting having lunch together on an Ollie trip at the Tulip Farm. And I said, Stephanie, you know what? You're the reason we live here. We had just moved from New York. Daryl and I are so passionate about lifelong learning that it was one of the main factors in where we're going to live. And so that's when I got to know Stephanie. And I have to tell you, one of Stephanie, among her many wonderful characteristics, there is one that stands out that I think is one reason why we have one of the top Ollies in the country. And we do. I've been to the conference, and everyone is so impressed with our Ollie, and we need to just love it and take care of it just as Stephanie has. But I just forgot what I was going to say. Yes. One of the reasons that we have one of the best Ollies in the country is because one of her characteristics is she always listens. She listens to everybody. It doesn't matter whether you're a boss or a member or on the council or you're in the faculty. If you have a suggestion and you bring it to Stephanie, Stephanie always listens, she takes it to heart, and she does everything she can to make it happen. And that's why we are where we are, because it's just a phenomenal thing. And I have to give a little plug, because the last thing I talked to her about was this nature series in September that I've been, putting different people together, and she goes, oh, let's think about this. She's my co-host. So get ready. She's not going away. She's still playing a very, very active part. So I would like to raise a glass to Stephanie Reinke, the amazing, amazing Stephanie Reinke, our director, our friend, our teacher, our boss, our wife, our mother. Here.
And our travel buddy.
If the staff would join me.
Yeah, stand up for this.
Oh, picture. Okay.
Kodak moment.
However you want me. There's Susan, you can come over here too. Oh, my head's over.
How heavy is the eagle?
This is from the Ollie Advisory Council. And from the Ollie staff, the amazing Ollie staff, because you're just as beautiful as he is. Thank you. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, one of our very, very, very popular faculty members, Dr. Laura Evans.
I had to write down what I want to say. Thank you for letting me make a little toast to Stephanie today. I hope I represent the faculty well in expressing how much Stephanie has meant to us and in wishing her well for the next chapter of her life. I met Stephanie in 2019, and it is not an exaggeration to say that she changed my life. She was highlighting the then Department of Art History and Art Education and asked for people to volunteer to teach a class. I have the secret side to me. I love art crime, but I never had the time or the space to fit it into the museum studies classes that I teach at UNT, so it remained dormant. I shyly suggested to Stephanie that I teach an art crime course for Ollie, and she welcomed the idea with enthusiasm. In the years since then, Stephanie has continued to fan the flames of my passion for art crime, creating space and opportunities for me to share what I love with others. At Ollie, from Denton to Dallas to Amsterdam to Rome, Stephanie's constant encouragement has been so inspiring and validating that I just finished writing an art crime book, something I truly probably wouldn't have done without the countless opportunities that Stephanie created for me and the confidence I got from Stephanie and the whole Ollie community. These years with Stephanie's leadership have been some of the most personally and professionally fulfilling in my life. And I don't think it's by chance that those perfectly coincide with when I started teaching for Stephanie and for Ollie. Stephanie has enriched my life in countless ways in the time I have known her. She's been gently encouraging, drawing me out, and helping me achieve my dreams. And I know that I'm not an exception in this. If you talk to any of us who have taught for Ollie, I think you'll hear a common theme. Stephanie has an exceptional ability to make space for others, to create opportunities, to lead and to light up people's lives, imaginations, and potentials. She connects and inspires others. These qualities of Stephanie's, these are all qualities of a master teacher. So for all of us who thought we were teaching for Stephanie and for Ollie, we were also getting a top-tier education in what it looks like to move through the world, to lead as a teacher. Stephanie, thank you for your leadership, your encouragement, your inspiration, and your friendship. You have created something exceptional here at Ollie. You have built an empire that stretches throughout all of DFW and has connected people in beautiful ways. Thank you for the ways in which you have changed my life, changed all of our lives. Your legacy is vast and enduring, and we have all been enriched by your presence and your vision. Congratulations, Stephanie. Here's to you. Now the woman of the hour speaks. Anyone else? Just kidding. I'll get my glass of champagne. First, wow. I mean, I hardly feel worthy of the words that have come from all of you. I thank you so much. I love you too, Rita. I truly thank you from the bottom of my heart. Everyone who spoke tonight, this touches me. It will stay with me forever. I will always remember this. Thank you also to my team. I truly feel I've had the opportunity to work with several people over the years during my tenure here, and I feel like right now is the perfect team that we have. Everybody just does their job so well, so creative, so professional. I'm truly going to miss coming in, day out, and working alongside all of you. So I know that in this next phase, y'all are going to do wonderful things, and I'm excited to come and be a part of Ollie. And as people keep alluding to, sorry, my niece. I'm not leaving. I just wanted to have this party. No, I am really retiring. However, as I've been telling people over the years, an important part of retirement is staying engaged, and Ollie is part of that engagement. So I wouldn't retire myself without having Ollie be a part of my retirement. So I plan on upping my membership and becoming more active. I'm going to be going to classes with my dad, who's a super member over here. So you'll see us in class. So all of you faculty, please keep teaching, because I haven't been able to sit in there yet. So I want to sit in there and learn from you. Really looking forward to that. Many of you might not know that as Kim said, I did step on campus like catering and stuff, but I truly became engaged with UNT when I stepped foot in 1989 when I became a student here. I got 3 degrees here over the years. My first job here was in 2008. I was a manager of a federal grant that allowed UNT students who were parents to get a break on their child care so they could attend classes. So I started doing that. What did I do next?
Oh, I started teaching. I taught at the undergraduate and graduate level. I was a graduate advisor. And then, through the love, support, and encouragement of Debbie and Neil Smotresk, found my sweet spot here at the university, which was to lead the OLLI program. And it has been the best part of my career. And I'm so thankful for the opportunity and the trust that you gave in me to take this on. As you mentioned, it was your baby and you cared so much about it. And I hope that I have been able to, well, you've told me I've been able to do that. So I feel confident that you're happy.
The baby's ready for college.
The baby's ready for college now. Okay. So it truly has been an honor and a pleasure to be on campus in this role, because I not only got to work with so many, my team here, that's amazing, so many faculty members who I'm in awe of the talent that's in this room right now. Chairs, deans of divisions, leadership. It's just been a true honor for me. I have to say thanks to my family right over here, brothers, moms, dads, kids, fiancés of daughters. So I'm going to become a full-time wedding planner. Oh, my husband. I'm sorry, Ron. You weren't sitting at the table. You weren't sitting at the table. I'm sorry. Oh, it's just he was not in the so. And some of you have asked, what am I going to do next? And I love people. I love my family. So next phase is even more time spent with them. I have 4 grandkids. I'm looking forward to having, Mary Beth's like, yes, please, more time with grandkids. I have grandkids in Austin too, so making that trip a little bit more. Traveling more. My daughter's engaged, so I was told earlier I'm a new wedding planner. So we've got fun things to do, but I also plan to stay engaged with the university, not just within OLLI, but Ron and I care a lot about UNT. We've been involved for a very long time. So if you think of ways you would like us to stay engaged with your divisions, departments, please let us know. You can find our personal emails through Leanne. I won't have my OLLI one, but Leanne can give you my personal email, because we want to stay engaged with the university. We love UNT, but I'm really happy that I've been able to kind of phase out of my work time here with this program, because I'm so proud of everything that everyone has done to make it what it is. So it's not just me, as we all know. It's our faculty, it's our team, it's our members, it's our deans, it's everybody. I'm just the person who's the forward face of it. So thank you for being here tonight to celebrate with me. This is a true honor to receive your gratitude. So thank you. And I wanted to mention one other thing. I do have a niece that goes to UNT right now. She's a sophomore. She's not here right now. I was going to embarrass her, but she's home studying. Good for her. Yes. So thank you so much. We have one more toast just to everybody who's made OLLI what it is. Thank you. Cheers.
But wait, there's more. No. Hi, for those of you who don't know, I'm Leanne White. I've had the privilege of working with the OLLI staff and underneath Stephanie since 2021. And I hope I don't start crying too. So I'm really just supposed to get up here and close out and say goodbye to everybody and say thank you, but I also wanted to take a minute to say thank you. I wouldn't be here without Stephanie either, sorry. Without her taking a chance on me getting back into the workforce after I had been taking care of my young kids and my parents who have some health issues. She took a chance on me, like the song. And I love it. I love working for OLLI. I've loved working with Jordan and Jamie and Liza, who is out of town at the moment. But from all of us at the OLLI staff, we're still celebrating on May 2nd. If anybody that's in here wants to come to the May 2nd one for the members, we're doing a huge kickoff, a huge donation day for Giving Day for the university. And we're going to have some fun stuff. And she wasn't lying. She will come back, she said, and teach an OLLI after 5 if we hit like a certain amount. So it's going to be a lot of fun. There might be somebody dyeing their hair green if we hit our goal too. So you guys got to pay attention to that. But I wanted to say just a really heartfelt thank you. You have taught me so much. You've given me many chances. You have just shared yourself with me, your heart and soul. So, can I give you a hug?
Thank you, Leanne, of course.
I wanted to let Stephanie's family know and also the speakers, if you guys will hang out for a few minutes, we're taking a professional photo with Stephanie with the speakers and Stephanie with her family too. Everybody else, please eat the food. Eat it all up, please. Go back and have seconds, thirds, and fourths. And thank you so much for coming. We really appreciate everybody.